So hello there for those who decide to make it. This is an Easter edition of micro exercises. So normally I do this short tiny videos, but well, I thought that it would be nice to make a full episode on like post Easter, post eating a lot and post feeling guilt episode. So here we are. If any of these things are too much for you, like you are in front of your computer, or phone, so you can adjust what we do to how you feel like to train today. So do not feel too stressed about following everything. But if you can, I challenge you. At the same time, there is a chat right there. So if you anytime feel like giving some kind of feedback during the class, I have my eyes open and I will try to see everything that is happening as well online. Having that said, we're gonna concentrate today on the core and how can we get a little bit stronger? How can we transform all these sweets and food into some kind of useful body parts? However, so I'm adjusting the aperture because the light is changing, but I think that's more or less how it's gonna be. Cloudy, more sun, less sun, and whatever. What I wanted to say, yeah, I guess that's it. If you want a mat, use a mat, because maybe it's good for your knees to be on something, soft. I purposely didn't take it because I want to move and it makes a lot of noise, so it's not good for the recording, and also I feel the connection with the floor is stronger when I don't have it, but if you want to have it, have it. Having that said, let's start by warming up. So we are going to go in this position. So we are sitting here, and like in one of the episodes, we gonna put the arm and we're just gonna make rotation of the ankle. So you're gonna go with this ankle all the way around and give a weight with the other arm. So you push against, make circles. When you're doing it, try to already transform the circles into movement of the hips and into movement of the spine. So this is going to grow in you. So you can already move the whole body, but we start with the ankle, making circles. And switch. So start with the circles. And transform it into whole body movement. Do both directions. And come here. Now we're going to go walking with the arms. So you're on your knees and you just walk from one arm to the other arm. Every time you bring the arm up, try to absorb the weight through the fingers and the palm. So you're gonna push away with the arm every time you transfer the weight. So we turn it into some more explosive way to shift the weight. So you really intentionally want to push off the ground. I show it from the side. Now let's do the same without, completely without. So you're just gonna leave it like limp, almost no no energy in this arm. So when you shift the weight, you want to drag the arm on the ground. So it's the exact opposite. So just switching the weight like this. Alrighty. So now we're gonna do something in between. So pretty natural, just walking around with the arms. But I advise you to challenge yourself the way you place the arms. So you're gonna walk around yourself with the arms, just like that. Walk with the arms around yourself. Let me just go a little bit down. Alright, so you walk around yourself. And while you're walking, you try to go as far as you can away from the center of your mass. So you challenge also the joint and of the shoulders and the joint of the wrist here. So you're gonna go trying all these different positions. This is just a warm-up, don't worry. But we really need these joints very warm, because I'm gonna use them. Alright, then let's go higher up here. One more time, we come back to the hips. And if you can do it, just sit in this position. And you're just gonna go forward and back. Forward and back. Now we're going to go forward and back and a little hop. So we're gonna go hop, just like this, dragging the legs behind you and make a bunch of this. Now we're gonna do the same to the back. Now we're gonna do the same to the side. So you put your arms to the side and you go over here. Now we're gonna take this concept and even further. Now I want you to go all the way around, right, left, front, back, but also you can go around yourself. So you can start here, put the arms and just going around yourself. And relax. Woo. I hope you're alive after this little semi-challenging thing. We're gonna go into this position and you're gonna push yourself up just like that a few times. And now from this position, you're gonna go up and take the legs. So you're gonna go up and to the legs. If this is too hard, help yourself with the arms. Very good. Now we're going to continue to this idea of a V-up, and there is this exercise from a friend of mine from Uganda, and I really love this exercise. So you can keep on doing it this way, or you can keep on doing his way. A little bit different, I will demonstrate. So it's a normal V-up, so you float above the ground with your limbs and collect yourself like this. Pretty straightforward. This movement in itself is already a great challenge. So you can help yourself with the arms. You can help yourself pushing with the elbows, just like that. Now what he's proposing, Stuart, is that at the end of the movement we lift off from the arms. So I suggest we do this, we do a series of those. Let's say we're gonna go not 10 times, okay? 10 times we take a break, and we do 10 times more and we take a break, and then we change, okay? So the idea is that you're gonna go up, here you collect and you go up. So you really have to press down with the arm. Okay, let's go. 10 times. Alright, so hop. Take a little breaky. Now that feels nice after all this eating. And let's do it again. All right. Wonderful. Now we're gonna go on the back. We're gonna do the backs this time. And let's just start with just lifting one arm and the opposite leg. The only thing I want is the leg is 100% straight. So let's go. We're gonna alternate pam pam. Let's do it around 20 times and see what happens. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, and then lift both of them together. I mean all 4 limbs together, and hold it. And now go to the plank and hold it. And relax. We're gonna do this again. I'm already sweating. I think it's a good sign. I hope you're sweating too. Let's go for the second round of the same thing. 20, lift it all, hold it, plank, hold it. Alright, let's go. 2, 3, hold it all together. Push yourself up to plank. And drop it. Wonderful. Whew. Already this is quite nice. But we're gonna go in the direction movement. So let's call this just a warm-up. Nothing more than just a warm-up. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start from this position and we're gonna go and close yourself in just like they do in contemporary dance, and you open here and then you close yourself in. Now, you go on the front of your body, you use your knee, you use your elbow, and you stand up. And you come back, knee, elbow, on the side, hop. And one more time, knee, elbow, and up. So we do those many times. One more time I will tell you about the legs, because the legs are pretty important. The moment you go to the side, they have to stay on the ground and they have to switch places like this. So they don't stay like this, but they roll on the ground and switch places, and therefore it's really easy to. They switch places, and the moment you go to the other side, they switch places again. Having it said, let's go 5 each side. So 10 together. And after the last one, we're gonna open up and we're gonna stay in a side plank on one arm, okay? So let's go. So, and 1. 3. 5. 7. 9. And from here, we're gonna open and we're gonna stay. Try to shift your weight forward, more on the arm. And drop it like it's hot. Take a little break. Gonna do the same thing, starting from the other side, so we can end up on the other side in the end. I don't remember which side I started, so I think I remember, yeah. But first take a little break. Shout out to my sister, Kinga, who is doing this. I'm really proud of you, and it's awesome that you're here. Whew. Let's do one more time. So, three, 5, 7, 9, 10. Last one. Here you go. your weight more on the arm. And leave it. Whew. If you're alive by now, I'm really proud of you. Alright, let's continue pushing with the arms, but this time in a very different way. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna put our arm just like in a bridge, and you're gonna push like you were going to go to the bridge. So you change the arm, you push like you were going to go to the bridge. Push and look through. Push. And we're gonna do this, we're gonna develop it into threading yourself all the way through, and you come back. So pushing with the arm. Then let's do a few of those. Now, when we have it, let's do with two of them. So you're gonna push with two of them up on top of the head and come back. Every time you wanna go with the pelvis up and with the arms at the same time. So let's do 10 of these. You go on top of the head. If you can go a little bit higher than the head, good for you. So 10 times, let's go. Pushing with the legs, pushing with the arms. Oh, maybe 10 is too much for me today. Take a break, relax a little bit. Now the harder version of this exercise, if you're into it, is there a harder version of this exercise? Well, one arm would be harder version of this exercise, but actually that's the exercise. The thing is, you want to go as high as you can. Every time you go to the bridge, you push with those fingers into the ground. This is really important because they give you this stability in this position, but that requires more force. So you need to go into this action of pushing with the fingers. That's all I'm always telling about, pushing with the fingers. The same as with the feet, pushing with the feet, with the fingers of the feet, the toes, all of this pushing into the ground. I don't mean that you have to go like this, no, but I want you to activate the feet, full potential of the feet, not just the heels, but also the toes of the feet. So everything is pushing into the ground. So let's do 5 more of these. And alrighty. Great. Shout out to Akosh. Great that you are here. Okie dokie. So let's do a little bit more of these things on the arms, but this time you concentrate even more on the center. So the first preparatory exercise, we're just gonna walk like elephants. So you want to basically walk through the room, but every time you walk you try to go with the opposite leg and then the opposite arm. So just like that, opposite leg, opposite arm at the same time. So you're gonna go front and back, Let's do in your own tempo. You can also go right and left, but always the opposite leg and the opposite arm. Relax. Now, it's coming. We're going to go working on the center. Gonna go from this position. So imagine that you're on the knees, but then you lift the knees just a little bit. So this is really stable position. It's not up there like we just did, but it's down here. Now from here you can go forward and back. And with going front, you're gonna go with the knee to the elbow, come back, knee to the elbow, come back. Many times. Let's say 10 times each one. Now, if you're good, you go the same knee, the same elbow. Yes, the same knee, the same elbow. If you're really good, really good, you go the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. I mean, yeah, the other way around, you know, like this. Not like this, but like this. You choose, it's up to you, 10 times each side. So let's go. From here, and 1. And relax. I hope you're alive. Whew. That's really something. The thing is, we also have to repeat this. Like we repeat everything, getting stronger. Gotta repeat this. But first we need to rest a bit. Whew. Now I don't ask you to bend, especially bend the elbows. I think, you know, you can do push-ups in your own time, like I do. Because push-ups are easy. Everyone can do push-ups. There is no, you know, I mean you can do very virtuosic push-ups, but you can come up with that one. But can you come up with this exercise? It's a special exercise. So let's do the special exercise. One more time. Let's go this way and I think that was 20. Alrighty. We're just gonna chill here, and we're gonna cross the leg here on the knee, and now we're gonna put the leg on the, gonna cross the knee on the ankle, then we're gonna leave the pelvis, cross the ankle on the knee. So you're gonna up, down, and up, and down, and up. Pretty straightforward. You can change the leg, down, and up, and down, and always the pelvis goes up, the leg goes down. we're just gonna go, every time we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 and change, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. Alright? So that's our rhythm. Let's do, I don't know, many times. Let's do many times. We're gonna go, let's say, this whole unit, we're gonna do, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. And the other side, 3 times, okay? So we're gonna do 6 changes. I think that's not too confusing. But let's go with me, and 1, 2, and change, 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 and 1, and change, and 1, and change, and 1, 2, and change, and 1. Pretty straightforward. Now, we're gonna go 1 time on the back, 1 time on the elbow, 1 time on the arm, 1 time on the elbow, and from the back you change. 1 time on the back, 1 time on the elbow, 1 time on the arm, 1 time on the elbow, on the back, and change. Back, elbow, arm, elbow, back change. Many times. Let's go together. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4 and back and change. 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and that's it. Something for your mind, something to think about at home. I think we're getting a little bit stronger. A lot is on the upper body, but again, I think upper body is really important. And for any kind of dance technique, even if you're standing on your leg all the time, like still wanna have this strong upper body. So that's why we're doing it. Having the set. Let's go a little bit higher up. You see me, you don't see me. No worries, now you see me. We're just gonna start with this thing that I introduced in the first micro exercises. So we're gonna go on the outside of the feet, just like that. We're gonna walk on the outside of the feet, just like that. Front, back, side and side, you can go however your fantasy takes you. And inside of the feet, the same story. So you're gonna go inside of the feet, wherever the fantasy takes you. Inside of the feet. Now you're gonna go on the toes. I mean, not really toes. And we walk around through the room. And to the back as well. No sound. And on the heels, no sound. Try to put the heels gently on the ground. And I just go toes. One more time. And now what we're going to do, gonna go squat. And you wanna lift yourself off a little bit. So lift yourself off a little bit like a cat from the ground. So no sound. How to say, you want to have, you don't want to jump too high, just want to lift yourself off and absorb the weight completely. If you can manage, no sound, absorb the weight, then you can jump a bit higher and you absorb it again. And if this is possible, then you jump a little bit higher. So you don't want to have a hole to your neighbors, but you just want to do nice, gentle cat-like squats. One tip, pro tip, your knee always goes in the direction of the foot. So never go with your knee to the inside or outside of the foot. Like if the foot is pointing this way, the knee goes this way. If your foot is pointing this way, the knee goes this way. So if I do squats, I would them slightly open, and the knees, they always follow the direction of the feet. That's kind of healthy. So I demonstrate. So you're just gonna go hop, hop, no sound, just going up and down, no sound. So let's go, I don't know, 10 times? Yeah, I don't know what to do with the arms really, but let's go. And you don't want your neighbors to kill you, that's why the cat action. Take a little break. Walk it up. We do one more time. Okay, are you ready? And I like to always finish up and not down. Just for my mind, just to train myself that actually I want to be up and not down. Okie dokie. So let's do a little bit of stretch. This is the same kind of stretch that I did in my webinar yesterday. So if you were there, you already know what I mean. If you were not there, well, you see it. It's basically like yoga. You're gonna go rolling down, legs stay straight. You relax here. Now you're gonna go forward with the arms, downward facing dog. Now you're gonna go to upward facing dog. You don't sink in like this, you go stay up, open, open, open. You're gonna go back, you walk yourself, and you walk yourself here, and you walk yourself up. And just like this, many times, okay? So, going down, rolling down, stretching, 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 hanging here, walking forward, shifting the weight. Every step you take, you feel the gentle stretch. And you're gonna go upward facing dog. Okay, move right and left. You go with your back. Go here. Let's have the intermediary position here. Slavic squatting. And now you're gonna go back to this one to go up. One more time. And going down, going forward, going, and going back. Intermediary position, slight squatting. Relax, relax, relax. And going back. And all the way back. Now we're gonna do another one. We're gonna go forward with the leg. You're gonna go long with the other leg. And you're gonna stay in this position. So you can use the wall if you need. Stay in this position. The same arm as the leg. Imagine you shooting it forward and going all the way around to the back. You can do it one more time, all the way around to the back. Now you're gonna put the knee on the ground and you stretch the other leg. Relax, relax, relax. Now you're gonna go forward to this leg. Use your arm for support. Rotate the other leg, keep it straight. And you're just gonna make a few circles here. And relax, relax, relax. Now go turning in to the middle. Relax here. Let's rotate the both legs to the outside. Chill here, it's like slightly squatting, it's a bit wider. Again, the knees go in direction of the feet. And you go up. Now you go the other side. So first you're gonna this way. Just like that. So the idea is you keep this strong and you open the hips here. Okay, you bend in. Go back, go forward, and to the side. Go in here, rotate, and walk yourself up. One more time, but this time you can add every now and then like a little bit more extension if you feel comfortable with it. If you don't feel comfortable with it, just stay with this basic stretches. If you feel comfortable, spagat, up to you. Alright, let's go. One more time. To the back. Now this is the moment where you can go forward and collect back, and you go to the side. And let's go straight to the other side from here. And go here. And to the back. And that's the moment you can go bonkers. And to the side. Now you're gonna collect yourself here. You can go to one side and the other side. And this is another place where you can, but you don't have to go here. Now make yourself into sitting somehow, either this way or generally into sitting, and sit with your legs wide. And we're gonna go from one side to the other side. Forward. Close your legs. catch it and you try to straighten your back. So you can be also here, keep your back straight, just reach, and then you drop it. And once you drop it, you can shift the weight from one side to the other side. Bend the legs, so you sit with this one length, sit with the other one over this one, sit straight. The regular corkscrew pose from yoga. And switch. If this is too much, this leg can be straight as well, but if it's possible, you stay here. Take your leg, arm over here, shoulder down. Switch, shoulder down. Gonna go to the leg. Contract your stomach and walk your arms back. Walk them back until you hang down. You stretch your shoulders in this way. Okay. Take your shoulder into the groin, your wrist into the groin here. Take your elbow into the knee. So this is working like that. Now do the same thing with the other arm. So wrist and here. Now you have both of the legs. They are your motor. So the idea is you want to clap with your elbows. Of course, this is really hard. You don't want to break your shoulders in any way, but that's the direction. So you gently close the elbows. Okay. And finally, you sit behind, I sit behind you so you can see. Take my arm as far to the side as possible. So I sit here, I take my arm as far as possible to the side, and I start to drop the shoulder, just like that. And this, if the arm stays straight, this is already a stretch. So just the action of dropping the shoulder and reaching with the arms as far to the side as possible. So ready, show you the other side. Reaching. Now if this is possible, you lift your legs off the ground. So show you sideways, just like that. And you reach them to the other side. And you can try the other side. Food for thought. Yeah, what's that? I have 7 more minutes. I want to do one more thing for the head. For this I will need a mat. Think of it as an exercise for the whole spine. So normally when we work with the spine, we concentrate on this part of the spine, but now let's, just for the sake of argument, let's imagine that the head is just the last part of the spine, which I don't think it is, but let's imagine that the head is the spine as well. So I would like you to work with the head and the spine in conjunction. So you're just gonna put the head and you're just gonna roll the head forward and back. So you're just gonna roll the head back and forward. And now, the more you go back, you even want to go on your chin and you want to go all the way around. Here, all the way around to the curve. And here, all the way around to the extension, just like that. Now that's of course easy. Can you do it without arms? That's my question. Okie dokie. So I hope you're doing great. I hope you enjoyed some of it. I hope you learned something. That was a little hardcore workout with micro exercises. There are so many more on this channel, so if you don't have enough, just click on any of those videos, get inspired and push yourself on 1 square meter in your own place. Now, if you like what you saw and if you have spare cash, any, you know, it can be 5 euros, it can be 50 euros, it can be any amount that you have spare, and if you want to, like, you feel like you want to support me, there's a very easy way under this video. You can, you know, click on the website and there you just, you know, put your data and just make like little bank transfer. I will be really happy and perhaps I will not starve. But again, if it's too much for you, you know, if you're artist, if you're you know, like me, I understand. But if you have like job still, please be very welcome to support. If you want to learn handstands, I do this webinar. There were already 5 classes and I think it's going really awesome, and I feel that people in the webinar are making really great progress. So if handstands and inversions are your thing, inscribe for the course. You can still do the classes that happened, you can do them backwards, or you can join in for the more advanced ones that are taking part now. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one actually. So if you like to be upside down, join this course. If you like this kind of classes, you know, feel free to compose your own training plan out of those videos that are on YouTube. I am going to create courses as well, subscription based, so inform you about that. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed you know, doing Easter kind of movement, especially that now it's sunny, but the whole day was a bit gloomy, so I was not going outside to hang my rings like I usually do twice a week. So it was really nice to make some little bit hardcore workout at home. I'm really happy that you are here. Have a wonderful day. That was Higgin. There is a new video of craft choreography on this channel, so you can check this one out. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really open to any of your questions. Just hit me on Facebook or just here in the super chat. And yeah, have a wonderful day.